YouTube, what's going on? It's DJ Pain 1, and this is part 3 in the Promoting Your Music Online video series. I appreciate all the positive feedback that I've gotten on parts 1 and 2. I think within 5 minutes of me uploading parts 1 and 2, people were already hassling me to put out part 3, so here it is. I kind of expedited it. And as I promised, part 3 is, well, this video is going to address the producers specifically. I am a producer, and I get a lot of emails from other producers asking for advice. Some producers ask me for Young Jeezy's contact information. I delete those messages. But there are 2 questions that producers ask me that I see as valid. One, artists will ask me how to get their music to recording artists, just any recording artist. And 2, they will ask how to get placements with either major artists or on paying projects. In my opinion, it's best to do one before the other. So there are a lot of producers out there, and it's a tough game to get into. Reputation is kind of everything. Connections are everything. To think that just out of nowhere you're gonna get a placement on a major label project without any connections is kind of difficult. But if the beat's that good, then that might happen. For those of us who are a little more realistic with ourselves, we kind of want to start building a reputation for ourselves as producers from the ground up. The good news is everybody raps, and rappers need beats. So getting beats to rappers should be no problem. I'm going to show you a couple ways of doing so. Obviously, you should be working with rappers in your area. I still work with artists from my area. When I first started selling my beats, I remember I sold 6 beats to someone. I put 6 beats on a CD and sold them. The whole CD, $35. And back then I thought that was a lot. I thought I was coming up. Like, I kind of felt bad about it. Like, wow, I'm selling beats, oh my god. Now I would never sell a beat for $5. But that's the process. You just got to pay dues first, get your music out there, and the more people that are interested in your beats and the more people that hear your beats and hear your name, the more customers you will end up having. And then once you're at a certain point where your name is starting to become big and people recognize your talents as a producer because you put out so much music, then a lot can happen from that. I mean, you really never know what could happen. A local artist could end up getting signed, or a artist that you're working with online could end up getting a major feature on a beat that you produced. But forget all that talk. I'm going to show you some strategies to get music, not only to just artists in general, but specific artists, major label artists, and so forth. These are just some methods that I've learned about over the years, so I hope they help. Like anything, they take time and patience, and they don't always work, but consistency and dedication are key. I'll say that again and again. So let's check some out. The first thing I want to talk about is connecting with artists on Twitter to get your beats out. Now, this can involve major label artists, independent artists, unsigned artists. If the point is that you're trying to get your beats out and get your name as a producer out and develop your skills as a producer, you're going to want some songs recorded with artists out there. One great way of doing this is just checking on Twitter. They have this search option, so you could search for a term like need beats, for example, and it searches everyone's tweets. So if someone posts I need beats, you know exactly who to contact. They usually post their email address as well. So for example, this guy Stacking, I don't know who he is, but he says he needs beats. You might want to contact him. Millions needs beats. Contact him. Oh wow, I know a lot of these people. Let's try a different term, send beats this time. And oftentimes you'll get email addresses right in the tweet. So for example, here's Sarah J. Shout out to Sarah J. She's placing a lot of tracks. So it says send beats. There's her email address. Send some stuff to her. She's got a lot of good connections. Here's another artist. Independent artists are looking. Oh, there's Victory. What's up, Victory? Smitty. Yep. Here's an A&R. I don't know anything about this person, but just make a search and you can see exactly who's looking for what. Oh, there's Yella. I just did her latest single. Another place to go to check out is gotbeats4.com. They kind of do all this work for you. So they'll check out Twitters, they'll check out blogs, they'll check out different websites for opportunities. So and they usually focus on major label artists. So Ice Billienberg, I don't know who that is, but I assume it's someone with some type of deal, independent or major. New Jersey Devil. Here's Gucci Man. So that's the direct email address. You don't even have to do much searching or do much research. There's the opportunity right there. Another website to check out is kingofallbeats.com. It's really similar. They just post a lot of opportunities, not just opportunities to send beats, but remix contests and things like that. So for example, you know, this is their latest post, the $500 remix contest. So that's not bad. At least you know how much you're getting. Also, Coast to Coast Mixtapes / Producers has producer opportunities because there's a series that Coast to Coast puts out called Coast to Coast Instrumentals. They're usually hosted by a producer with a pretty big name. I think I'm hosting one soon. Pretty sure I am. So they just ask you to send some beats in. It's free to send beats in. They're gonna contact you. If they like what they hear, you might end up on one of those instrumental albums. And those get around everywhere. Another big thing that I want to show you is what you can do with YouTube. I encourage artists to post their music on YouTube, you know, rappers to post full songs on YouTube. But as far as YouTube is concerned, producers can do the same thing, because if you post an instrumental, you got to imagine that there are hundreds of thousands of millions of rappers searching YouTube for instrumentals. So if you just want to get your name out and potentially attract customers, put some free beats out. Just put them on YouTube, put your tag in them, put your name, put your contact information, because a lot of these instrumental beats that are from up-and-coming producers who no one has ever heard of are getting thousands to hundreds of thousands to millions of hits. I'll show you what I mean. So if you search for just, you know, free instrumentals or free rap instrumentals, so check this one out, free hot hip hop rap instrumental beat 2011. It's already gotten over 500,000 views, and it's all it is an instrumental, because people want to listen to beats, and you know, they're asking for people to subscribe. My suggestion would be in the description of the video, put your contact information, let people know, hey, this is how you can get some beats from me. One strategy that people are using is title the video based on the mood of the beat. So sad hip-hop beat, storytelling beat, that kind of thing. Title that, because oftentimes people are searching YouTube for that kind of beat. You know, and I'm not suggesting for you to name your beats Lex Luger type beat or Rick Ross style beat, but that kind of stuff seems to work as well. You don't want to pigeonhole yourself, but at the same time you want to get your name out there, and that's a moral dilemma for you to handle. Also, you want to make the tag. It looks like the tags in some of these videos that have gotten a lot of hits are pretty simple, so just rap, instrumental, guitar, or something like that. But try it out. Put a lot of beats on YouTube, because like I said in the other video, and I will keep saying it, YouTube is the #1 source for new music, and you gotta figure if people are searching for music on YouTube, they're also searching for beats. Like I said, a lot of people rap nowadays, a lot of people sing. All these people need beats, and SoundClick is one way for them to get it, but YouTube is another major source. So here's a beat, sad piano love slash love storytelling beat. You know, that's a really descriptive title. And here the person has their SoundClick and Facebook page in the description, so that people who like the beat can check the person out, maybe contact them, maybe buy some tracks. So those are a couple suggestions, not just to get your beats on major projects, but also just to build a name for yourself as a producer. Part 4 is going to talk about numbers, and by numbers I mean downloads, views, impressions, streams, that kind of thing when you are releasing a project online, and how they matter. So hopefully I'm going to get some insight from some A&Rs who are in the business and who are willing to share some advice and some insight into exactly what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to looking at new artists, signing new artists, and promoting music in general online. Hope you found part 3 helpful. Part 4 is on the way. I do need sleep though, so I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming soon. Appreciate it. Peace. YouTube, what's going down? It's DJ Payne.